This is gonna be the last startup with my exhaust system. This is a bittersweet day, guys. I'm going over to a subscriber's house. His name is Jeff, and we are gonna do a full exhaust swap. The last one. The San Francisco area is quite a place, guys. I'm happy that this car is hill assist. Today is going to be a very, very long day. We're doing everything outside in his driveway. It's gonna be cold and wet. Good times. That exhaust is just rumbling, man. I'm gonna miss it. But probably the first modification I'll do to the Type R is gonna be an exhaust system. Hold on, buddy. What the hell are you doing? I don't think I could live here. The driving is too stressful already, and I just got here. How's it going, Jeff?
How's it going, man?
Good.
This mist is super annoying.
Yeah.
It's like a constant.
It's whatever. How's it going, man? Nice to meet you. How's it going, Cameron?
Carlos.
Carlos, nice to meet you.
This is their light.
So a subscriber named Mike actually sent these to me from Canada.
And this is Cameron.
Hi.
And this is my wife.
I'm Cameron. Sorry, I'm gonna take the camera off.
Did you record you too?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
I'm excited to see the video.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
This is your lunch? Guys, it's lunchtime.
No.
I'm eating a lot worse stuff.
You're eating junk.
I didn't eat anything, babe.
Order something for them.
You want some food, pizza, anything?
I'm good.
Wangs?
Really?
I have a weird eat schedule. I eat everything at night.
And
I'll
eat
till, like, the
candy
afternoon.
midday.
So he doesn't turn into a monster. He's eating.
Yeah,
See, that's
that's Canadian candy, babe.
Oh.
Want some?
Directly
Try
from
it.
Canada?
Try it. I dare you.
Why are you daring me?
I don't know.
All right, so what we got done so far? Yeah, the car looks a little suspicious, but that's okay. We're making it work. We got my cat back exhaust off, my front pipe back, and this is the stock one that's going to be going on. It's going by pretty quickly. I just have one more bolt here, and then that's it. So, guys, these bolts, these are coming off so easily. Remember last video I took out the intercooler, and everything came out like butter. And this exhaust is the exact same way. And I mean, Dakota and I, when we put this on, we put it tight. So actually, Carlos knows Dakota. But yeah, I mean, these are no problems. Didn't need a breaker bar at all, at least on mine. And Jeff was able to get the hangers off. There we go. Cool. So, oh, there we go.
You're good.
We got action. Okay, so now, pretty sure it comes out this way.
Do you really think you can just wiggle it?
Oh, there's another hanger. That's why.
Yeah.
Right here. Let me see if I can get this off.
Be careful. Oh. Dude.
Oh, there's not even a tip on it.
Yeah, it's just like.
Good job, MAPerformance.
Yeah, thank you.
Good thinking. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's see if I can get this out.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I like how Variable like ramps up more.
Agreed.
So when if you ever take it to the drag strip, well, you don't have the Variable tune obviously, but if you ever take it to the drag strip, Variable is way better when launching because it makes it so that the car barely spins.
Okay, I dropped O2, so you can do your O2.
Okay. Want me to go down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Catch it from here.
Okay, cool.
I'm like,
No, your eyes are just open. Putting everything back on afterwards. No going back now, Cameron.
Nope.
I'm going back.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, this is not on the thing, so it won't fall off.
Okay, cool.
Karen, do you want to catch it? Or do you want me to catch it?
Oh, on the bottom?
Yeah.
You could probably honestly squeeze it through if you took this off. I'm just theoretically.
Yep.
But
That's how I do it.
It's a lot. Even this catless one, especially.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot skinnier.
I'm gonna straddle you, okay?
Huh?
I'm gonna straddle you.
Yeah.
You know.
Of course.
This is getting good. So this one all the way on the bottom in the back. There we go. All right, so we got my old downpipe on Jeff's car, and he has the Stealth exhaust from MAPerformance. So basically the same thing as that one right there, the street exhaust, except it has 2 mufflers, and it sounds really good. It sounds, it's pretty loud. I didn't think it was gonna be that loud, but he also has the W1 turbo. I'll show you guys under the hood. He has the HFP wheels too. Looks really, really good. But yeah, so he has the 271 W1 turbo and the turbo inlet pipe going to the PRL Cobra cold air intake. Really nice setup. And Jeff also did this himself right here. This is like a window screen from like a sliding door. So when I took the intercooler off the other day, I totally forgot to put this back on. And this hose right here, the breather hose.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I totally forgot to put it back on. And as I was editing the video, after I had already taken the car out with the stock intercooler and driven it, when I was editing, I realized that I didn't put that back on.
How did it run?
And I was like, shit.
It ran fine though, right?
Yeah, it ran fine.
It's a resilient engine.
But seeing cars like yours and Carlos makes me more confident with this one. Because I mean, I'm, you know, stock turbo, variable tune, brand new, and Carlos is 2017 with 90,000 miles. So,
and he doesn't baby it.
Yeah. Well, I don't baby this one for sure.
Yeah, man, we just added about $1,000 to your resale value.
Yeah, probably. We added a whole stimulus check's worth.
There we go.
Man, I like the smell of that exhaust. Well, it happened. Went through with it, 100%. There is no going back now. The HDMI port is back. I made a pretty good profit off of that, and I'm happy that I listened to my friend Christian and, you know, others who had been telling me for a while that the right thing to do would be to part the car out. And then hopefully I'm able to sell the SI pretty quickly after I get the intake off. That's the last thing I need to do. I'll do that tomorrow. Also, I've been thinking a lot about the future of the channel. I've been trying to plan things out as strategically, as smart as I can. I just had a big conversation with Vivian about what we're gonna do going forward to try and get the best results and try to make me the happiest. I'm gonna ask you guys one question, and I want you to tell me as honestly as you can in the comments. So first things first, I am getting the Type R. I'm gonna sell this first, the 10th gen, and I'm gonna get the Type R. My question is, do I keep the 9th gen or do I get rid of it and get something else? Tell me what you guys think. But right now, I wanna show you guys how what it's like going back to the stock exhaust. So I'm gonna give you a startup, and then we're gonna take it for a little drive, and we'll see how quiet it is. So, yeah, we were all pretty much on the same page yesterday, and right after we were done, I kind of just got out because we were all pretty miserable. We knew it had to be done, and we didn't want to wait any longer. And today would have been a better day. I mean, it's sunny out, it's nice, it's a little warmer. I'm happy that we got it out of the way, and now we can push forward with our plan. So let's go for a drive. Before I take off, I need to do one thing that I just remembered for one of my subscribers, Dark Abyss. He has been commenting for months and months for me to change back the background color to red. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Background color, red. There we go. It's Sunday today. You guys are gonna see this video right after I get home and finish editing the video, but I've been lazy. I haven't mailed out the intercooler yet. I do have someone who is lined up to buy it, so as long as he pays me and I send it out, then that's gone. And then I have someone who also wants the intake. He claimed the intake like the first second that I said I was gonna part out the car on Instagram, I don't know, like over a week ago. Oh, I have low tire pressure. That sucks. Oh my God. So quiet. No gurgles, no pops anymore. Oh man. If you have a 10th gen, I highly recommend getting an exhaust system. That's one of your first modifications. Because yesterday when I was driving home, I realized that it was pretty difficult to find my spot in the RPM range. Like downshifting, you know, it was much easier to do when I had my exhaust system because you could hear the car. You could hear what RPM you were at. And now, it's not like that anymore. Put rev hang on. So now I'm gonna roll up the window here and I'll show you guys how quiet it is with the windows up. I mean, it's crazy. I wish they gave these SIs a little more of a sporty exhaust sound from the factory. But I mean, we're talking about a car that Honda makes really to be economical, like a kind of a fun economical car. You know, they have strategic reasons for why it sounds the way it does. And the Type R is the same way. The Type R, it's mostly about emissions. You know, the Type R is really quiet, so I'm pretty sure my first modification will be an exhaust system for that. Not really sure which one. If you guys have a Type R, let me know in the comments what you recommend for exhaust systems. I'm looking at the AWE Touring exhaust, but I mean, that's just so expensive. All I can hear is the intake now. That's just the way it is, man. Oh, jeez. I've had a great time with this car. I think I might make a video on my best moments with this car. And I think most of those are gonna be some of my performance comparison videos. But you know, I'll take certain clips out. You know, I'll put like a montage. I'll make like a montage of my best moments with this car. Let me know what you guys want to see with the Type R though. I thought this intake was louder. And then another thing I'll do tomorrow is I will probably mail out the K-tuner to Dakota after I flash it back to stock and unlock the K-tuner. So it's coming together quickly. That's all I have for this video, guys. If you have the time, please think long and hard when I asked about the 9th gen. You know, once I get the Type R, I will still have 2 Civics on my channel. And the Type R will be the new Star. You know, thinking about this as strategically as I can, the 9th gen just didn't. You know, I know a lot of you watch me because I have the 10th gen, or I built the 10th gen and did a bunch of cool stuff with it. I know barely anyone asked for the 9th gen, and I tried to force that on you guys. And I know it sounds like I've already made up my mind, which I don't know. I just want this YouTube channel to work. I want it to keep growing, and I want to make smart decisions, and I want to do interesting content and I want to have a variety on my channel. You know, I want to have a variety. I'm just not sure where to go from here after I get the Type R. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in a couple days.